What's up, y'all? It's me, Tasha C, and this particular video, y'all will be reviewing Love and Hip Hop New York Season 6, Episode 1 premiere. Shout out to my YouTube fam. You know, part of my YouTube fam, you just go ahead and subscribe, like, whatever, and like and share this video, y'all. Now, a lot of us has been waiting for this, and it's not too bad for an introduction episode. It was Ra Ali, also known as Rashida Ali. Is she in the credits? Because she keeps popping back up, but is she in the credits? Okay. And does she still have a shoe line? Or, help consult with the shoes? Okay. We're going to talk about Mendeecees and Yandy situation. And Remy Ma. Now, you got basically one married couple who is adapting back to trying to... they're not newlyweds. As far as the Remy Ma and Papoose situation. Not situation, but as far as their marriage. But as far as terms of the outside, when she's only been out of prison, say, about a year, or not too long ago, I guess, when they were filming. And so now they're adapting being each other's husband and wife outside the bars. And even when they got married, it was through the phone, and they had to kiss each other through the, like, kiss through the phone. Literally, that's what had happened. So... it's about adjusting afterwards. And then you see another couple, which is Yandy and Mendeecees, and we all know I did a video, and a lot of my YouTube fam, cousins, sisters, brothers had done videos and responses to Mendeecees going to, he just been recently sentenced beginning of this year of 8 years. And we already knew he did a plea deal, so we already knew it was around the corner, but it just been right 2 weeks prior, before this show. 2 weeks, we know, so we knew it was coming. So now we have another couple, a married couple, who recently got, they're actually newlyweds, and they already been doing the family thing, and now it's adapting to, which I don't know if they're still filming right now, but now it's adapting to. Now we don't know when he's actually going to start serving sentence, but now is going back. Now, like I said, he already has been in jail for about a year already. But now, as a couple, and now they have the second child. Pray for the children, their children, y'all. Because they the ones who suffer. Because Yandy did not, and I don't mean to go into, Yandy is like, what I'm going to do? What's I'm going to do? And him, Mendeecees, be what I said, he already know, like, okay, the way he presented himself, I did the crime. I got served the time, whatever. And in the beginning scene, they got their family stuff. Demir, I forgot what that baby's name is. He was doing a new dance, where the baby's like, I'm dancing. You don't know nothing about this dance. And they're talking, and here go Yandy. She want to go back to doing mansion. She wants to get this house with both of their incomes. Like I said, there was optimistic and not being rowdy sometimes. And there's no wrong being optimistic and, thinking and being positive, but also having to check the reality too. Cause she like, we gonna get a house, we gonna go to IKEA, we gonna do this and do and that. And then Mendeecees like, that's too much responsibility in that. Hello, I got a plea deal. Okay, I'm gonna have to serve time. And he knew he was gonna do a couple months. Okay, he was about to sit here and have, and we don't know once he does 8 years if he's gonna do full 8 years. He's gonna have some time off, but still, we already know he's, he gonna be in there for a minute. Okay, and he could have got way more time than that. So he's letting me know, but how Yandy's like, well, don't think that way and stuff and blah blah blah. And this is basically what I took from him. He just like, okay, that's good that you're positive, and we have to do the best we can do the circumstances. But the real reality is, I gonna have to go to prison. And later on, we see in the scene, I'm not going to go. I'm gonna go back to Yandy and this new artist, Bianca, used to be known as Young B, whatever. For Chicken Noodles, and with the Soda Side fame. Now, he, at the last scene of this episode, he got, went to his lawyer, and he realized that he is up for sentencing, and he knows the minimum is 5 years, and the maximum is 20-something years. And Yandy's just like, what am I going to do? My family, blah. He's just like, we're just going to do the best we can, work with our family, and we're just going to take it there, and then when I get out, then hopefully, to be in his, the press lives the best way he can. So he's like, we're just going to deal with the cards we dealt with, and that's kind of much, it ended, with theirs. It's kind of like I said, he's more prepared to realize, I fucked up. I gotta do the shit. Like I said, kids, young adults, and even adults, lesson learn and learn from that, okay? And we don't keep continuing the cycle and shit, whatever. Like I said, in the end, pray for the children, okay? But and when Yandy's like, this came because we all know the previous thing. She's like, we can't be having this in our family, and I don't know what to do with that. We understand that she feels some way, but she's kind of like I said, this is something that didn't have to be avoided. I don't know if she knew about his prior, we knew it was the other, I'm not about to get into the other case, remember, accusations. But at the same time, she chose to not only have one, but 2 kids. And like I said, Yandy, is a grown-ass woman. So for her to take the choices, even as a child, if she would have been younger, having kids is one thing. But I'm like, she was a grown-ass woman, and the chances she took, having kids was not going to stop his sentencing, okay? And him being found guilty to do the plea thing, okay? That did not stop it, okay? And I think she knew that. Even though she don't want to admit that she know that. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Next scenario. Now, on this cast, either is females managing female rappers, or they female rappers / MCs themselves, okay? We ain't got no models here, at least but Cardi B, I heard she's on her Instagram. I can't wait to get on. I don't know why. But I mean, she's like the second cast, but I don't think she's in the intro at all. But I can't wait to, because she is, she's hilarious, okay? Like I said. But we got Mary Lynn, and let's go to her real quick. She used to be in Fox cases. She's a rapper. She's cool with this guy named DJ West or something. I forgot what it's, Spencer West, whatever. I'll get his name right shit next episode. And they became friends when she used to be in the strip game. And then when he had her do her verse, she like did him an interval. I let you know I used to be a hoe. And I'm like, well, damn, you can't even come with a diss with that. She just said she was a hoe. You can't even say nothing. You can't say thought. You can't say community pussy, pothole pussy, whatever. Acid, a cooch, nothing. Because she just said she used to be a hoe. So if you can't diss nobody who diss they self, can you? How does that work? So she just like hoe or something like that. Didn't know it. I really didn't hear the verse. But he's a well-known DJ in that area and stuff. I guess he's kind of coastal, all West Coast, East Coast, I think, whatever, right? And he's supposed to be having like this rap lounge, like battle type, not battle, but it's basically female MCs. The coincidence is this one girl group that's also part of the cast, and Bianca or Brianna, I'll get her name right, hopefully by the end of next episode. Or I call Young B, formerly known as Young B, Chicken New Outside, young lady with that fame. So we found her later, Mary Lynn, and they said, well, she's ready to do what it takes in order to get in there, whatever. Did you realize Cisco come back, but Diamond is nowhere to be found? I guess she realized how much of a damn fool she looked on the screen. She didn't come back neither, I noticed. But Cisco is back too, okay? Now, we have another scene where, like I said, Remy Ma comes, she's actually the first scene, right? And even though it's been a minute when she wrapped her up, like I said, Remy Ma is ill as hell. If y'all remember Lean Back and all the stuff, whatever, originally Remy Ma's name, just to let y'all know, was Remy Martin. But I guess maybe for copyright reasons, stuff like that, because I remember when she was in, I think, the XXL magazine, because I used to actually buy the magazine, read the motherfucker, okay? And I think sometimes sort, but okay, and buy. And it's his sister. Anyway, so I remember her original name was Remy Martin, and she was the next to blow up, and but now it's been changed for several years since to Remy Ma. She's, like I said, she's just, been incarcerated. She was originally supposed to do a 8-year bid, whatever. And now it's been 6 years, 4 or 5 months, and 5 days, and she's out. She has her husband, Papoose, if y'all heard of him. I heard of Papoose before, okay? Because I think, wasn't it DJ K, I don't want to mess the man, but he was on actually last season. And he was associated, affiliated with him, whatever, right? And like I said, she out of jail. She still rubbing rides. Her Ra Ali, we're gonna call her now, is cool as hell, whatever, And they about to sit down and Papoose like this. He looking like, just like a Cinderella. We about to in that damn cart transportation that she had. It's about to turn to a punky. He's like, okay, we gotta get the fuck on. Oh, she got strict curfew. We ain't playing around. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Hey, how you doing? She can't stay. Gotta go. Okay, it's about to be midnight. Shit. So, Remy Ma feels some type of way, like, okay, she's been told for 6 years plus some to be told what to do and been on lockdown or whatever, right? I think they had, them, the visits, we come visit and they can have sex, but, of course it's totally different because they still, she was behind bars. So, also remember lean back the video of the edited version, she had Nick Rogan giving her service while she was driving. Yeah, check that out. Lean back the original version, yeah, because she used to be with Down with Terror Squad and all that other stuff. But anyways, and they go into another scene that, like I said, Remy Ma feels like, yeah, she want to work on stuff, but she's trying to adapt now to being outside of being, after serving her time, or a little altercation she with a friend. Now, if y'all don't remember what the hell happened with Remy Ma was like, bitch, you stole some money, and supposedly she stabbed her with some type of small knife, in the stomach area. I'm just allegedly, and she, that's what she got the time for. We gonna say allegedly, okay? So they have another scene, and Remy Ma, like I said, she's trying to get a career on track and trying to adapt to being back outside and adjusting. Papoose is like, okay, I understand you feel some type of way, but at the same time, because you were in there, but families get affected too from the outside. So they getting ready now. He gives her their anniversary. Long short short. Yeah, I said long short shirt. They actually go and meet up. He gives her a gift, and before she takes it, she's like, "This don't feel like a Chanel bag." He got plenty of those. These are 2 little baby dolls, and gives her this card that hopefully they'll work on their family, because they were originally, before she realized she was gonna have to serve time, that they were going to work on having a child together, or at least, because it's a blended family where she has a son and he has 3 kids, but they never got a chance to have kids, right, as of yet. So she made a deal. We get married, within a year, the next year or something, I'll give you a child. Because she was like, she didn't want to sit here and, have kids and, put, herself, the child, or even Papoose in that situation. Already, even being married was one thing. And, they got married when she was behind bars. But that's a whole other ball game, bring a child in the world, and especially in those circumstances. Okay. So now that's the married thing. He also does an actual proposal to her, asking her to marry him again. They say yes, so they're gonna work on their wedding. So maybe that might be the last episode, or maybe that might be finale, the season finale, or maybe it might be a special with them. Okay, so that's it for them as far as right now. I wonder is Remy Ma gonna go against and battle rap, rap against some of these other rappers in the scene. We got this young girl, Young B. Like I said, she was from the Chicken Noodle Soup solo side thing, but that's the only song that she's been known with. And she meets up with Yandy. Yandy meets up with her, and they're talking. And Yandy's like, she know about this one hit, but it has been damn near about almost a decade. So what happened now? Because even though she don't want one hit wonder, that technically that's what the heck that she is, because it's been over a decade. And you can be put on hits, but if you only get known or famous or get the cash on them with one song, you are one hit wonder. And she said her brother was the only one who believed in her. And I think fortunately, right a year before, right before some certain time, he had passed away. And I think it affected her drive ever since then. And, so I don't know what she's been doing time besides rhyming, what she had made investments or whatever. So she supposed to be at the showcase. Like I said, it's this group, bitches on deck, bad bitches on deck, my bad, I forgot the first B, and Mariah Lynn. Now, we go to that scene. Like I said, it was sorry for the loss, but like I said, I'm going to call Young B or Miss B, because like I said, I want to say her name, because her name could be Brittany, Brianna, I forgot. Okay. So, we have another, I'm going to say the dumbness at the end, like the real dumbness. We got this rap battle coming up, and now Riley also wants to go back to managing, and she meets up with this group called Bad Bitches on Deck. It's Sexy Lexi, I think, and Mo, okay, and they've been doing stuff for a while. They've been going with all these managers. They've been going manager. Some managers trying to toe against us. Sometimes trying to, are you gonna fuck for a buck and whatever else they were talking about. And they've been for it. I think, wasn't it Sexy Lexi said she been cool with Riley at least about 2 years, But she been on the bench for a couple months. And we see what we're gonna do. Even Ra Ali is like, I ain't trying to stab nobody more. I'm trying to keep my record clean. She didn't say that, but I'm just saying she ain't trying to deal with no foolishness. Neither. Don't bring that stuff there or whatever. Because she was talking about the showcase, and I think they were talking about, they brought up like Miss B, and they were explaining about a fight. And here go Mo in the confessionals telling us, and we don't know the whole details, like how was she able to bring the club, and where the hell this happened at, and why the hell they got altercation in the first place, like really, really. She said she was about to get into it, I think, with one of her girls, and she wasn't having that, and literally Miss B was clubbing on the side or some of her face or head or something around here, and gave the good, Mo did admit she got about some stitches, had to go to the hospital, be all right. But next time, then, and like Ali said, she's trying to somewhat clean her images, even though she almost got into it with somebody from another show on VH1 recently, supposedly. We just gonna leave that alone. But then she don't want no mess and no drama, whatever. So, we see a later scene that Rich and Yandy, I guess they still cool with each other. They come to the event, whatever, right? And, like I said, DJ, Mr. DJ, until I get his name right, whatever, is hosting this event. And, like, these only 3 women is there. And, of course, Miss B notices, like she says, the bum, as she calls the bum bitches on dick. And, she is like, I ain't phased by these bitches, whatever. I gave her 15 stitches and blah, blah, blah. That's why I'm like, damn. I mean, I know that was good use for a club, but she literally used it for more to protect the car and crash the motherfucker on somebody's head. Because, damn, like, I'm just wondering, she already have it off her trunk? Did she sit here and turn the key off the damn, off the steering? I used to have one of them damn things for several years. You gotta put the key inside so, unlocks and stuff or whatever. So did she have it, just, I'm just saying, was it the newest edition before they discontinued? Was the first one? I'm just saying, was it the color red? I don't know, I'm just being random. So, she's not facing. The first ones to go is, I think, the bad bitches on deck, or baddest bitches on deck, whatever, woo woo. And I think but by the way, Riley was saying that Lexi, I think, was the one who comes from money, but they still got to prove they, what they can do in the game, and they were actually not bad, at least from what I ended. And it's like, okay, they ain't sitting here, everything's pink, blah, blah, or just, A, B, C, C, E, F, G type of shit. They sounded pretty decent. When Marilyn comes on there, all I remember is about Rome, about the retirement home, and, she code gate and blah, blah, blah. And it was less of her lyrics, because even Miss B was like, we ain't got time to be hearing about from Snowblade. And even his Rich Dollars, he was terrible talking about confessionals. I used to run with, that's cool for, I used to smash on occasions. Because like I said, him and Yandy were there. Yandy's really looking at young Miss B's, performance to see if she was going to help manage her, see what she can do. And Rich is looking for talent in the booth and in the bedroom. Okay, knowing him. So, I mean, sometimes. He's over the creep squad, okay? He's a co-founder, ain't he? So, when he saying Marlon, he remembered her, blah, blah, blah. He like, you know what? She was a struggling artist when I ran with her back in the day, and she still is at the same point. I'm like, God damn. Then, all of a sudden, what we seen was with young B, Miss B Rhymes, she wasn't bad neither, okay? And then all of a sudden, like I said, they taking jabs at each other or whatever, and it rhymes a little bit indirectly. And then we see Miss B sit on the side, and then here is basically Mo to my, yeah, blah, 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 this, that, woo, woo. And they start going back and forth, blah, blah, blah. And of course, security stopped from anything happen. You got Mo calling you a bum bitch, and he's like, don't make me hit you again, blah, blah, blah. It was just a bunch of argument for no reason. Even Ra was like, wait a minute, we ain't got time for this. Like she said, we all know she's trying to be good standing. Because we just remember, is it just the season before last, we recall that she was getting arguments in club and threatening the staff folks. Her formerly known as best friend. Mm-hmm. But like I said, I think she's trying to clean up her image, or maybe she changed her ways, who knows. But like I said, wait a minute. she did was knocking at somebody. So okay, we gonna leave that alone. But I'm just saying, okay, and post it on Instagram. But okay, so that kind of fades that right there. But Yandy was impressed with what Miss B had to say. So that fades where that's going to go. And you know, also I forgot to mention, Mariah Lynn is so proud. She's like how they talking about how they won Winter Wars, Miss B Wars, and how they talking about who got what. She's like, I'm the one who got a song on the radio. Okay, well, is somebody going to Google it to see what it is and what is the song? But anyway, they showed to promote the shit. That was fucked up, but okay. So the last little small snippet, we see Peter Pigpen's guns on the bed, right? Also, the respond bit is the fuckery, the rumor about Tara being pregnant. And first scene we have, he's lying on the bed, maybe because, you know, Tara moved in, but the bed is on the floor. They even got the, you know, match on it's just on the floor. And at least they got covers and shit on there. And here we found Tara. And Tara's like, she moved in closer so he could see the kids. And see her too. And basically, you know, because, you know, she just saying the kids, okay? And she's like, they had a little champagne, blah, blah, blah. And she said it never should have happened, but it did happen. And, you know, he has to return home. Which looks like we find out standing there across the aisle. And it's the same stupid excuse that me is saying, but he's like, wants to make it work. He's saying like this, well, him and Mita are not fucking around with each other. He's having to sleep on the couch. Well, he's saying that to Tara, which obviously accepted because she wouldn't have fucked him in the first place, or even wouldn't let him in past like, okay, you know, like basically telling him like you playing with the kids and stuff like that. Okay, time for you to go. Get the hell out of here, okay? So are we not surprised, sadly? Because they had showed the butt end of the reunion of Black Part 2, but even she kind of ended. She knows he was no good, but she still was gonna fuck with him anyway. She didn't say like, I realized I need to move on, had to get some therapy. She was saying this like, yeah, but you know, indirectly, if I had the opportunity, he will be my man next week, bitch, or maybe after the show. So he's basically saying like him and me are not really together, and there's like doing this co-parenting thing, but he still sleep on the couch. And I'm thinking like Peter Guns, because maybe all the kids, whatever. It's like still, bro, this is. What is this, season 3 that he been on there and, you know, and stuff, and he still ain't got his own place yet? He ain't managed nobody? What is going on here? I mean, is he still doing his DJ gigs? Like, really? So, Amina again, it's the same bullshit. She was like, she agreed for Tara to move in the same building so he wouldn't have to spend the night. So, in other words, technically, Amina has agreed that she's not going to be as mad as she spend the night. But it's like, people can fuck during the day. In the morning time, brunch time, whatever. And he still spent the night at Tara's house any damn way. She's like, you could have called and he making an excuse. Well, you know, Pigpen like, well, I didn't want to wake you up. And, you know, she back again. She's sick and tired of it, whatever. And she, you know, she says she still has to admit she's sick and tired, supposedly Pigpen. But she still loves the man. And she's trying to make it worth a sake also for their daughter. And then I just have a couple other words and then we're going to be off this fuck shit because it was a quick scene. And I think she just walked away. We're seeing the same fucking scene we seen last time during the situation in the last season when we first brought up in this situation again. This time now it's child there. Like I said, you have to be careful. And like I said, I don't have children yet. But when you do that sake for the child stuff sometimes, if you just do it for the sake of the children, just remember the reflection will be on your children. You see what I'm saying? Because this child will look at the archives or whatever, and people can show this back here. So if you, for example, really want to continuing this on, and, you know, it's not only the fact these are grown-ass women that keep accepting the same dumbass shit, okay, but also, y'all got proof. You know what I'm saying? We have proof, like episodes, proof, babies, another baby on top of that, proof, marriage license, proof, him fucking around with Tara on camera, proof. He went on vacation. You heard about to give birth. Lied and said he was getting some bootleg ass injuries. Proof. That's what it makes for your grown ass woman. It's plenty proof. They keep playing, going back for it. Even though he says he wants to change, work with Tara, he miss family, blah blah blah. Like I said, he's fucking y'all both over, and there's no sympathy here. Like y'all still. That's all I have to say. So like I said, when you look at the evidence and proof and y'all grown ass women and y'all still taking the same fuck bullshit and not catching on, unfortunately, and that's how I'm taking it. I'm just saying, y'all, I observe, and most of us probably observe, a couple of us, whatever. And so your daughter or even your boys to collect, you know, you have to be careful. The kids can take this any other way, depending on how this roll down. Even just with looking at the TV shows, they can regret their father, they can be mad at both their parents, whatever. Or they can feel like people can treat them a certain way, or people can treat them, you know, they can treat people a certain way, and not in a good way. You know what I mean? Or, you know, it's just messed up. And this is embarrassing as fuck. You know, the kids probably, you know, hopefully the kids ain't getting teased, but there are some kids that are, you know, bad and mean as hell, and got this to look at. They be sneaking and shit and supposed to be doing their fucking homework or going to bed and watching this shit. And okay, I'll leave it alone. But I'm like, here we go, the same fucking soap opera bullshit over. Anyway, y'all we Pussy Night weekend, and we're getting ready for another season, and we get this shit going. Hugs and love, everybody, and I'll see y'all the next one.